All right, shalom. This is Chnak Sha'an Ben Yasharala from the GMS Lions in Camp. First and foremost, I'd like to say Kal Halayim La Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem Harakak Dash Ma'amah. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the Akim that are pushing the truth and sincerity and truth, and peace and blessings to the men, women, and children that believe in the name of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 14. It says, Woe to the world and them that dwell therein! For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions will stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city, and shall not be able. All right. So that's the point right there. You have that happening right now. You have wars going on, proxy wars between the United States and Russia and Iran, things like that. And you have sedition amongst men, and you have people shall stand up to fight against another. You have Venezuela standing up against America, and who's backing them? Russia is backing them. All right, and a man shall desire to go into a city, but shall not be able to. All right, and I'm about to read this article as an example of that scripture right there. All right, it says Venezuela closes border with Brazil may do the same at Colombia border. Maduro. All right, it says all right. It says starting Thursday evening, Venezuela is closing its border with Brazil. All right, President Nicolas Maduro has announced. He added, "This is the guy that America is trying to get out of office and put their own person there." Guaido, I think his name is. All right. He added the same measure may apply to the border of Colombia, though he does not want to order it. The Venezuelan military was ordered to force the travel ban in airspace and on the sea until further notice, Maduro said during a televised address from a military headquarters. All right. And you got the military standing with and the people standing with Maduro. But America's trying to get them up out of there, man. It says, it says, speaking about possible cut of border travel with Colombia, Maduro said he didn't want to take such a decision, but was considering it. The restrictions come amid a tense standoff over U.S. attempts to deliver what Washington describes as a humanitarian aid unto Venezuela in defiance of the wishes of its government. All right, so America tried to bring aid to Venezuela, pretty much trying to, trying to weasel their way in there to perform their own will. That's why he doesn't want to accept the aid from America, because anytime you accept aid from America, um, it comes turns around to bite you. All right, as a matter of fact, let me get a scripture real quick. All right, because he's not doing it for the greater good. He's doing it as a way to, you know, as a way to get their own agenda pushed. Okay, this is Psalms 55:21. It said, "The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet they were drawn swords." So they come as if, you know, oh, we're gonna help you. We're gonna help you with all the things that y'all need, but really their real agenda is to move him out of the way, right? And put whoever they want there. Okay? Another scripture. Let me get Sirach chapter 12, verse 16. It says, "An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but his heart he imagined how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood." All right, and he knows that about America, because the scripture said, "Never trust thy enemy." All right, so basically, America's trying to act like they're being, you know, they're cool with or trying to be of aid, and really they're trying to oppress. All right, Sirach 12 and 10, it says, "Never trust thy enemy, for like iron rusted, so is his wickedness. All right, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust not been altogether wiped away." So when you wipe the fog out, you know how when you get in out of the shower, how the mirror's fogged up, you wipe that fog, that smoke screen that they're trying to put in front of your face, wipe it away. You'll see him for his true wickedness in the individual that he is. All right, and that's what America does, man. All right, it says the restrictions come amid a tense standoff over U.S. attempts to deliver what Washington describes as a humanitarian aid onto Venezuela in defiance of the wishes of its government. The U.S. considers Maduro a usurper and recognized as the head of state the self-proclaimed acting president Juan Guaido, whose opposition group is the design receiver of the aid. All right, so you had Juan Guaido who set himself up as being, the acting, what I'm saying, the the president, but that's who the United States wants to be in office. But you got Maduro, who's already there, who's going against the United States. Okay. All right, it says early on Thursday, Guaido said he will personally go to the border with Colombia to get the shipment from the U.S., urging drivers to go with him and defy the border guards ordered to prevent the delivery. Maduro's government is suspicious of the U.S. state plan to provide humanitarian assistance to Venezuela's opposition. U.S. envoy for Venezuela, Elliot Abrams, has a record of using humanitarian convoys to smuggle arms to Latin American country targeted for regime change by Washington. See, he understands, but just because he's talking sweet, he understands the man's agenda. All right, by Washington, and Caracas says he now trying to follow the same script in Venezuela. All right, so that's just it, man. Man shall desire to go in the country but can't. But he shut off. He shut the borders down to stop America, man. So I'm gonna actually I'm gonna put a link to the um to the to the article in the description box of the video, man. So that's just it, man. That's what's going on in Venezuela. Pretty soon, you're gonna have the same thing going on in America, because America's gonna need funding and aid from these other countries pretty soon, because you see the dollar is collapsing, the market is plunging. All right, with that being said, I want to say Kal Halayim La Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Harakak Kodash Ma'amah. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the Akim that are pushing the truth and sincerity and truth, and peace and blessings to the men, women, and children that believe in the name of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom.